got out the door, there's James and another kid were over in the back, and he kind of looks at me. He's, "Oh, come over here, come over here." All right, yeah, no problem. I didn't really have any friends. It was brand new to the school, so I went over there, and James was like, "All right, you have big hands." Well, what are you doing, James? And he had his hands around this kid's throat. It's a true story. And they're just wrapped. They're around the kid's throat, and the kid's just sitting there staring at him, like, "I don't know what's going on." And he's like, "Here, you have big hands. Just put your hands around, it'll be fun." And
it'll be fun.
I did. And as soon as my fingers touched, the teacher walked in. Yeah, that was detention for like a week. And then that kid later transferred schools. But
still has issues.
Definitely a true story. Later that year, James came to my first grade birthday party, and I had the entire first grade class over. Second grade class came over too, and it was a big slumber party. And it's maybe I would say we had a great night. It was a lot of fun. The next morning, James is one of the first kids to wake up, and he's in the backyard. We had a big backyard, and there were neighbors that were a little below us. And James starts throwing rocks at the neighbor's dogs. So he's down there just throwing rocks at him, and the guy comes out in his backyard. The guy comes out in his backyard and he starts yelling at him, "I'm going to call the cops if you don't stop." Yeah, he called the cops. They came on my first birthday party. And if I would have known that that's how my relationship with James, my friendship with James is going to be, yeah, I might have rethought it just a little bit, maybe just a little bit. But that's it is what it is. James, you are definitely my best friend by far. I've known you forever. You moved away, or I moved away. Yeah, somebody moved away. That happened.
Have another beer.
Somebody moved.
Hey.
What happened?
That was a year move.
So I come back and I meet James again in high school. And I lived right across the street from him. We were great friends. But I don't know if any of you remember James from high school. And for those of you who didn't know him in high school, I'll tell you what he was a little bit about what he was like. James used to wear obnoxious amounts of FUBU and Sean John clothing, lots of backward hats, and he walked with a little swagger, a little hitch in his step.
Let's
see it. Let's see it.
I can't do it.
No, come on.
And then he gave himself a nickname. And I don't know if anybody knows the nickname he gave himself, but it's, I don't know. Everybody look at James. He's pretty white guy. He is still, even back then he was really white, and he gave himself the nickname of Two Tone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep looking at him.
Josh and Matt, just keep looking at him. They start calling me that. I played basketball like black guy.
Two Tone. That's right.
Tony Two-Tone.
I'm actually. I'm glad you outgrew that one, James. I'm very glad you outgrew that one. In high school, James and I used to joke that he'd never get married. He always said that I'd get married before him, Matt would get married before him, every one of us would get married before James. And here he is today, getting married before all of us, which is, well, James beat us, Matt. I'm just looking right at you, because you're the only one here. James beat us. Just saying.
Get busy, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
The real reason that happened is because
You
of
shut
Sarah.
your face.
Sarah is a great, wonderful person who I always enjoy when she yells at other people because she's not yelling at me, and that's good. Honestly, I'm proud to be able to stand here and see, James changing in front of our eyes. Honestly, Two Tone. See, Two Tone changed before us, in front of our eyes. Now he has a beautiful daughter, Verona. He has a beautiful wife, Sarah, and I am immensely happy for you. I can't be more proud.